So this video is a little late, but this is also my fourth time recording this in total, counting the 3 parts I did before because, well, as I love to happen, right as I clean my hard drive out, mid-editing process for some reason, which is a bad idea. Don't do it. My Premiere file corrupted when I was finishing it today, to upload today. So, this will be a bit of a, lower editing video, but I'm gonna give you my predictions for what I think Avengers vs. X-Men is gonna be, dog. Like, we saw the cast video, it's been 5 hours, we've gotten a bunch more shit that I didn't even take into account when writing this initially, but doesn't matter. We're here now, and let's just get straight into it, honestly. I think the B-plot's gonna be a very, fun plot that's gonna be fun to watch, not a lot of important shit happening, but could also be a mess. But I think the main characters we're following through this bleed plot are going to be our main MCU characters, not counting the Fantastic Four. If they are 616, we don't really know yet. At least I don't think we do. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And doesn't matter. Where's Fantastic Four from? Doesn't matter. Anyway, I think we're going to be seeing that main Fantastic Four team. We're gonna be seeing that main Avengers team up with the Thunderbolts and maybe some other people, but the main 2 teams, the Thunderbolts and the Avengers, are gonna be your main protagonists of the B-plot of this movie. Now, who are the heroes of the main plot, the A-plot? Well, mattering how they do it, I think we have 2 options here. Obviously, the main character of this whole movie is Doom. Doom's gonna have the most screen time like Thanos did in Infinity War. I think that's pretty obvious. Doom is Doom. Doom's here. But on the other side of that coin, we're gonna have the Fantastic Four and Reed Richards. Now, the reason I said I don't know which of them are gonna be the protagonists when obviously Doom's the bad guy is because there is a chance that they structure it in a way that gives Doom some heroic attributes, a la Thanos and his I have to wipe out half the universe to save any other type shit. But, okay, that doesn't matter. We're getting Robert Doom Jr. and Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, as our A-plot. And for the B-plot, we do know we have the Avengers and the Thunderbolts, and basically all the heroes from 616, but who the hell is the other side? Who are going to be the secondary villains?
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Yes.
Well, we have one team that we know showing up quite a lot that hasn't been mentioned yet, don't we? Yeah, that's right. I think we're going to get a 616 Avengers team versus the Fox Universe X-Men team. Why? Because you riff off 2 storylines to make this happen, and it works very well. You have the main 616 universe being the MCU. And then, you have the Fox universe being the stand-in for the Ultimate Universe. So this is going to be your last send-off to these Fox X-Men, which is why it kind of sucks. They're probably going to go out fighting the main heroes, so they're probably going to lose, unfortunately. Just being honest. I don't think Disney's going to make it so Chris Hemsworth, Anthony Mackie, and whoever else is on that team is going to lose a fight. But I do think it's going to be close, and we're going to get a heroic send-off of some sort to these legends here, with the chance of Cyclops and maybe even Gambit coming into the main universe as like an older mentor role for whenever they recast the rest of the X-Men. But not only do I think that's going to happen, I think with the cast we're given, we're going to have some loose ties to the X-Men versus Avengers plot in the comics. Now, I don't think the Phoenix is going to show up. There was no Jean Grey announcement. But we have Charles, Eric, Magneto, Scott, and Gambit as your core mutants here. I think there is potential. I don't know if they're going to do it. Honestly, I kind of hope they don't. But I could see maybe them, since it's Avengers vs. X-Men, for some reason James Marsden's playing Evil Scott. And we might see Evil Scott kill Professor X, honestly. Now, that would be the 3rd time we've seen Charles Xavier die. Or at least Patrick Stewart, Charles Xavier, you know what I mean. But honestly, listen, Is it gonna be a cameo-filled slop fest? Maybe. Is it gonna be fun as fuck seeing some of the goats of the first Marvel movie project of the 2000s? Yes! James Marsden back as Cyclops, sign me up. Maybe he'll get good writing for once. Channing Tatum as Gambit? Gonna be honest, I wasn't a fan of him in Deadpool Wolverine. He was alright, not my personal take on what I would do with Gambit, but he has his fans, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be technically in a version of the main X-Men universe. Oh, we also have Beast, so Marvels is gonna tie in somehow. The 616 team is gonna be the Marvels as well. Brie Larson wasn't announced, she's gonna be there in some capacity. I mean, literally, the end credit scene of that movie makes what they're doing possible because Beast was shown in that movie. Like, I can't imagine they won't have that. Anyways, that's the B plot. You know, we got the X-Men, we got everything. What is the A plot here? Well, we know what the next movie's gonna be, right? Yeah, you're right. It is Secret War, right? So, how do we get to Secret War? Well, funny you should ask, the writer actually did multiple years of build-up in the comics, but the main immediate, the prequel, essentially, to what Secret Wars was of an event that featured the Illuminati, Thanos, and a little thing that happens called incursions. What are incursions? Well, two universes are set on a collision course to hit each other. They explode, they're done. So, we're going to be seeing the A-plot team, which I believe we're going to start off by seeing the Fantastic Four and Doom together trying to figure out how to save their planet. And they learn the only way to do it is by destroying the other universe. Reed obviously won't want to do it. He'll fight against it. But Doom, realizing it's the only alternative to having the universe die, essentially goes out and starts destroying the universe. And Reed, being realistic but still optimistic, isn't going to help, but he's not going to stop him because that'd ruin his family. And I believe the Fantastic Four movie is going to have a very heavy family influence because, I mean, more so than just the Fantastic Four as a family. I think, Reed's parental status is going to be a big part of this movie. I think he's going to have a kid by the end of it, to be completely honest. And so I think we're going to get Doom destroying these universes, but in his conquest, he figures out exactly what he needs to do to save every universe. And so he creates a singular universe that has every part of the multiverse in it. And he calls it Battleworld. And he rules it as God Emperor Doom. And that is the Secret War story. And that's basically the long and short of it, of how I think Avengers Doomsday is gonna go. Do you guys agree with me? Am I totally off base? Yell at me in the comments, or if you agree, let me know either way. And while you're there commenting, you might as well like and subscribe. I mean, it greatly helps me, it's free, and, of course, you'll get to know whenever I upload more shit. And you'll get to know if I ever go live, which tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming Mortal Kombat 1 on Ultra Hard as a total noob. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment if you want to. And I'll see you guys around.